Okay, so this is just going to be a short little blog post because I'm actually technically not allowed a video camera in here, even though, whatever. This place is incredible. Yeah, it's quite an amazing sight to see. Just so many people here, and actually, interestingly enough, most of them are Indian. There's actually not that many tourists that I've seen floating around. But it's just crazy, it's mad, there's hundreds of people, but it's stunning here. I mean, the gardens are beautiful. Have a look around. There's a fountain in the middle, and there's the different gates. I mean, it is incredible. Yeah, really glad I decided to come through and have a look at the place. And yeah, I'll do a slightly longer update when I get home. But yeah, just wanted to show you that. So we're back at the same street that we were on yesterday. We pasted yesterday along this wall over here. And as you can see, Volko's behind me again, painting a little bit more. Today we decided that instead of trying to come in and paint in the morning and get heat stroke by lunchtime, we thought today rather go out, paint a little bit later when the heat of the day kind of cooled off a little bit. So this morning I went through to the Taj Mahal, which was incredible. As you can see from the other little bit of a post that I did, it is absolutely amazing. Really glad I went through. But yeah, it's quite an amazing feeling walking through that to see what mankind can actually do. And the amount of marble that was used in that too or in the Taj Mahal was phenomenal. It was really busy there today, but interestingly, it wasn't too many tourists. It was mostly Indian nationals. But I spoke to Imran, this street vendor on the side, and I got chatting to him. He said that the really busy time for the tourists comes along in November, December, January, February, and that there's actually a holiday on at the moment. Oh, that's what Bablu was saying to me, is that there's a holiday on at the moment and there's 9 days of festivals here in Agra. And because of that, there's a lot of people in Agra, hence the Taj Mahal being so busy. What was interesting, however, is that if you're an Indian national, it costs you 20 rupees to get into the Taj Mahal. If you're a tourist, it costs you 750 rupees to get in. And then on top of that, they'll let you take cameras in, but any video camera on top of that is another 25 rupees. And walking down towards the Taj Mahal at the south gate, you're just overwhelmed by the number of street sellers and saying, come to my shop, when I didn't really want to buy anything. And eventually you actually need to push them off because they're just so persistent and they just will not leave you alone. Yeah. Managed to shoot quite a bit of stuff on film today, both black and white and slide, at the Taj Mahal, so we should see when I get back to South Africa. I'm really hoping that the slide film that I used was the in-date E6 and not the out-of-date E6, because I couldn't read my handwriting. So if it was the out-of-date E6, it means it's going to be a couple of stops short. Yeah, so you can see there's a lot of people around. I mean, it's quite late in the afternoon, it's about 5 already. There's a lot of people out on the street still. It's not quite as crazy as it was yesterday when we were here, but it's a nice feeling on the street at the moment. It's chilled. The people are all very, very nice. I've got a gang of homies kind of looking at me while I film this little piece. But everyone's really interested. Everyone's really interested in the fact that we come from South Africa. Yeah, I mean it's incredible. Both Craig and I are kind of really looking forward to going out to Delhi. We all have been here 9 days in total when we leave, which is a long time in a fairly small city with not much other than the Taj Mahal and the Agra Fort. But yeah, tomorrow I think from what I can see, Craig's basically flat out of paint now. He's no longer got any black, and the cans that are working are not the same colour. Now they'll have a colouring at the top of the can, and it says one colour, and it actually turns out to be a completely different colour. But tomorrow we've kind of been suggested that we take a 40-kilometre drive out of Agra to go and see Kamal, our hotel owner, has said he's got family there that can maybe hook us up with a couple of things. So it looks like we're going to take Bablu and a tuk-tuk at about 6 or 7 tomorrow morning. It's a 40k drive out there, so it's probably going to take about 2 hours per tuk-tuk. Yeah, that should be quite a fun day, and then off to Delhi on Thursday, which is going to be great. But yeah, the trip's going well. It's still great. It's still hot. I think when I got back from the Taj Mahal, I think I had a tiny little bit of dehydration, which was not ideal. But you know, all I wanted to do was go home, lie in the air-conditioned room, and what happened? Power goes off. That's one thing here. There's a lot of power cuts, and at any given time, you don't know when they're coming on. One nice thing, however, is at the hotel, the fans in one light in the room are on a battery system, so when power does go off, at least you still have breathing air and sunlight. Yeah, I mean, it's been so far it's been a real eye-opener. I'm absolutely loving it already. Yeah. But it's going to be interesting to go to Delhi, which is a bigger city, more affluent, and see what the feeling there is. Yeah, so I know there's something that I had to mention in this video, and I can't actually for the life of me remember what it was that I wanted to say. There was something about something. Anyway, I'm sure it will come to me, and if it does, I shall make a little quick addendum to this video. If not, I shall try and remember it tomorrow. But yeah, I think, crazy, quite nicely there. Can't really see what he's painting, and that's specific. We've decided that we're going to withhold all media going forward until we actually exhibit next year. So, sorry guys, no more graffiti shots, but you will get lots of street shots and the like. Anyway, I'm going to go and try and grab a couple of street shots, and it's nice. The crowd's definitely thinned out a little bit. There were about 30 or 35 people there earlier. It's down to about 15 or so. But yeah, it's another day in India.